Hello friends! So this is the video where I commit and finally declutter and end all the mess that is going on in my room. Because I started a few weeks ago, and then for other projects, other things, I left it all in the floor. So now there is several piles of clothing, and you will see how I do it and how I fix my clothing so that they are back as new. It's a very good practice to take everything out, and so you can see how much clothes you own. Like, it's insane actually how many pieces of clothing we accumulate. Also, making this exercise will allow you to, one, clean all the spaces, all the wardrobes, and two, remember all the pieces that you have. Now let's start sorting things out. For that, I have a method that it's gonna be making piles of clothing. One of the piles is gonna be for all the fabric, or the clothing that you want to donate. Don't throw anything away. Another pile is gonna be for clothing that needs some kind of fixing, or that you are not really sure the way it fits, so that there is some changes that you need to do so that you love them back. And the other pile, it's gonna be for the clothing that we want to keep as they are. So yeah, I'm gonna be making my piles, and also I recommend you go one by one. Like, you have to actually take the clothing and observe it. Even trying it on, it helps to see yourself with it or not. And in case that you want to fix something, or I don't know, there's something going on, like it's missing a button or whatever, you realize now, and then you can put it in the correct pile. So yeah, let's do it.
One eternity later.
Let's start with this. This is a shirt, a men's shirt I purchased secondhand, and I mean, originally my idea was to do a dress, but I barely wear dresses, so I think I'm gonna make a pillow out of it, because the fabric is so thick and good, and I just don't want to destroy it, but I also don't want to donate it. So yeah, a pillow it is. Now we only have one pile left, that is the fixing one. So I'm gonna take all of the pieces and I'm gonna make several piles of it. One, only clothing that it's stained and I have to figure something out to solve that. Another one to do minor stitching, like, I don't know, button, attaching one button or fixing one zipper, things like that. And then another one that it's bigger things to do, like total transformations, let's say. So yeah, let's get with that. Starting with the easiest one, we will shave off the peels of our yarn sweater. What I'm gonna do with this hoodie that was previously bleached is embroider some mountains. This quick and easy. Just kidding. You have the link of the video with the whole process in the information box. This is the next piece of clothing that we're gonna be upgrading, I guess. It's a little bit see-through, the fabric, so I was thinking on making a little crunch here so that the wrinkles make it a little bit thicker. I think that way it will be less obvious, at least the boobie part, you know? And also I'm thinking about cropping it a little.
A few moments later.
Now we have our shirt ready, but we have this leftover fabric, which will end up in the landfill otherwise because following what the label said, it's cotton and elastane. And it's difficult to enter the recycling process when the fibers are mixed. So, and this is not a very good quality cotton in order it to be worth recycling. So to avoid that, I'm gonna be doing a crunchy that matches the shirt with this. And yeah, we will see the result in a minute. To give a second chance to our stained clothes or maybe something that you have white, we can always use natural pigments, which are a harmless option for the environment when disposing them in comparison with synthetic dyes. You can extract the color from any kind of plant, root, nut, or like food scrap, like I did using these onion peels. I used a mordant, but it's not really necessary. And as this is a long process, I'm gonna be linking the whole video down below or up here. So now we have these two pieces that I think both of them are needed. And I'm honestly terrified to rip them off because what I want is to cut them and make them shorter so that is more wearable with coats. And the thing is that I want to make them shorter and use the yarn to make a ribbing after. Like it's already in the piece, but just move it up. But I'm not sure I can. Well, like we will discover it when I chop it and start undoing it, how much yarn I can, like give a second chance. But ideally, that's the idea. Start by marking a straight line in your garment, following the stitches. And cut a straight line.
One eternity later.
We have 2 balls of 50 grams each and one of 75. And so this is more than enough to attach all the ribbing pieces that in this case were already done in this sweater to the actual shorter sweater. So let's do it. Use a simple slip stitch to connect the ribbon to the sweater. In case you don't have a ribbing, I leave the tutorial I followed to make this one. And for this last piece, that is this gorgeous shirt, we will be doing a pillow. So first, measure how much actual fabric you have. And from there you decide what size the pillow is going to be. So let me try if it actually fits one of my pillows now, because I think it does. It's pretty big, this shirt. Yeah, I think it does. So we need, I think I'm gonna leave the pocket here because I want it to be obvious that I recycle a shirt and put it in a pillowcase. So we will be leaving the pocket and the buttons here. So yeah, I think we will start by closing the bottom part, just showing along this line. And so you have a close rectangle, and then just make a line at the bottom, a straight line, and from there we will see how much fabric we have at the upper part. So we have our shirt that it's already sewn in here and here. Now it's inside out, so let's put it right side out. And you won't see the seams. So what we are gonna do is to unstitch all this and then sew it a little bit down, and then just cut a straight line from here. And then we will have our pillow once we place the zipper. We can start cutting this part, a straight line, to leave the arms out of the pattern. You know what? I feel like I'm gonna cut my hair. Be right back. I'm done. So, can you notice the difference? I don't think you do. But anyway, let's keep cutting this. So now let's put the pocket back and close this. And we have our pillow done. The pillow is ready, but we have this leftover piece of fabric that when I try it on, you see how it looks. It reminded me of these knitted arm sweaters, you know? It gave me that vibe. And so I was thinking, okay, why not make one of those out of a shirt? And the only thing we need to do is to crop this a little. And you will see how it looks. This is the pile of clothing I'm gonna be getting rid of. But before throwing this into the garment recycling container, I'm gonna be meeting friends and family members so that they can pick anything that they like from here. That way we make sure it's reused. And whenever they are done, I'm gonna be packing and throwing this into this recycling container. When we throw this into the recycling container, it can be either sent to a local secondhand shop. It can be packed in travel to another country where it fits better the weather or the clothing style that they have there. It can be also, well, the fiber itself, it can be recycled, but this don't sadly occur often because the material has to be 100% cotton or 100% polyester, and that's very rare, and not all the countries have this option available. Or sadly, the last option or destination of these pieces will be the landfill. And so yeah, before throwing anything, make sure as much as you can, it's being reused. And on another note, I'm gonna be showing you all the transformations I've done. And so we have that I turn this into this into this into this into this, this into this, and this into this. And that's it. Comment down below which was your favorite transformation, which was the most inspiring for you. And please, if you declutter, make sure you fix, transform, and reuse before throwing anything away. Yeah, that's it. See you soon. Bye!